Hello everyone, welcome back to the Looney Bit. My name is Looney, and today I want to have a discussion because anyone who is, a shipper, who ships, who likes shipping, they all want, their ship to be canon, to be, legitimized by the actual story itself. However, today I want to talk about a very specific type of ship. A ship that I think everyone should have, no matter what kind of shipper you are. It could be any type. You could be like a purist. You could be a shipper who really fights for, a certain ship to become canon in the story and, defend your ship. I think that everyone who is a shipper, and even non-shippers, I think non-shippers should also do something like this because there's a reason for it. And I think everyone should be or have a crack ship. Everyone should be a crack shipper. Everyone should have some sort of crack ship that they enjoy, that they only do for fun. Now, what exactly is a crack ship? A crack ship is essentially just a ship between two characters that literally have no connection. Literally could not even meet on a freaking panel. Probably don't even have any sort of dialogue. Maybe one or two dialogue within each other. Or not even in the same series, crossover crack ships, or even a goddamn, a ship that literally makes no goddamn sense. That is what a crack ship is. It's not real. It's not like legitimate. It's not a legitimate ship. It's not a ship that like you have to take seriously. You don't have to take seriously. But the point of it is just to have fun with it. If you see two characters, you like their designs, you think they look appealing with each other, that's a crack ship. You have, two characters that essentially, they will never become canon. They will never be in a relationship, but you like them aesthetically. Or maybe they have like personalities that you think that, their personalities will match perfectly. I don't know why, the author doesn't do it, but fuck it, that is a crack ship. I think everyone should have a crack ship because at the end of the day, crack ships are fucking fun. I apologize for cursing, apologize for cussing, but I just want to make it a point. Crack ships are supposed to be for fun. You're supposed to enjoy them, draw fan art, just draw things that that represent this weird ship that personally will not be canon, but you enjoy, you find it appealing, you have fun with it, you like seeing, or discussing how their personalities would match perfectly if they were ever in a relationship, or just essentially reading fanfic about them, just random fanfics, like a guilty pleasure ship, essentially is also another way to put it. I think everyone should have a crack ship. Like, you could be a purist shipper, you could literally have a major ship that you follow, but you could also have crack ships. That's what makes crack ships fun, because they're like that's legitimately what they're meant to be. You could have a ship where two, characters have the same hair color, for God's sakes. You could have that. It's all about the fun and the appeal of those characters. If you have a favorite character and you have another, minor character that I like this character a lot. He doesn't have a big role, but you know what? I'm going to ship this character with this character and, just run with it, You could praise it. You could celebrate it. You could do whatever you want. It's a crack ship after all. Celebrate it, have fun with it, and just enjoy shipping a random pairing that you just, it's a guilty pleasure you just enjoy. However, there is a line that you must not cross when you do crack shipping. And that line is essentially force it onto other people. Make it or try to force it to become canon, or try to force it into reality when there is no way it will ever be, canon, no way it will ever be something that the author will choose, or, whatever. Don't do that. There is a certain line that you may not cross in terms of crack shipping. That is that line, right? If you try to force it, if you try to make this ship more popular in terms of try to make it legitimate, as a rival ship to like the biggest ship in that community, in that fan base, you're not going to have fun. You're not going to have a fun time at all. You're not. Because people are going to call you out on it, and they'll think you're crazy. They'll think you're insane. I understand wanting this or any sort of ship to be legitimate, to be like canon, or to be like a really, integral part of the story. But understand that crack ships are not meant to be that way. And I think part of that is that you could start it off as a crack ship, but then try to make it as like a legitimate ship and no longer consider it a crack ship. Like, I have plenty of crack ships. I have crack ships that make no sense whatsoever. My favorite crack ship outside of like a lot of these fandoms or communities I'm not really a part of is in My Hero Academia. I like the crack ship Deku and Momo. Will that ever happen? Hell no. Like, God, no. No way it's happening. But I like it. I aesthetically like it. I think you know, they look pretty cool together. I don't go around telling people that it's going to be a real ship. I don't go around telling people it's going to be a legitimate ship or that it's going to be the ship at the end of My Hero Academia, which ends soon at the time of this recording. But that's the point. It's not supposed to make sense. It's not supposed to be legitimate. It's not supposed to be canon. It's not supposed to make sense as part of the story. It's just supposed to be fun. You read fan fiction about this weird, you know, ship that I'm sure a lot of other people have. Sometimes whenever people talk about the crack ship, you get new fans talking about the crack ship. As long as you keep it in the area where you don't pass that line where you try to force the legitimacy of that ship into what is the, you know, what the story is telling you. Like, for example, if I gave you, you know, My Hero Academia, another example. If I tried to tell people that Deku and Momo are the ship, you know, people are gonna laugh my ass off. People are gonna be like, what? No. Some people will be like, you know what? Yeah, I could kind of see, you know, okay, I could vibe with it, right? But if I try to force it, try to put it past that goddamn line, people are gonna fucking ridicule me. They're gonna be like, are you nuts? No. You know, Deku is with Ochako, Momo is with Todoroki, or, you know, with since it is the My Hero Academia ship community, it might also be like Deku and Bakugo and all that kind of stuff. You know, ship whoever you want. I'm just trying to convey this thing, that crack ships are meant to be fun, and I think every shipper should have a crack ship. Just have a crack ship, just have it fun. You don't even have to like go around like social media to express your love. Just read fan fiction on your own when you're at home, or, you know, just enjoy fan art. Like, find people who may have, like, you know, a shared mutual feeling about a goddamn crack ship. Like, another crack ship in One Piece I have, Sanji Hancock. Would that ever happen? Hell no. God no. Hell no. But I enjoy it because it's stupid. Because it's like they both react the same way towards, you know, certain people. Like Sanji does with most female women, and Hancock does with Luffy. It's a comedic aspect of them, you know, crushing or, you know, being in love with somebody, but it's comedic, right? I know it's probably gonna piss off Luffy Hancock fans, I understand that, but I don't see it happening, but I don't like take away the fact that it could happen. Like, I'm not the type of person who tells you that it won't happen, right? It could happen. Oda could do whatever he wants. But again, that's the point I'm trying to say. Sanji Hancock makes no goddamn sense, but I ship it because it's dumb. It's fun, it's dumb, it's never gonna happen. But it's like, that's the whole point of crack shipping. It's always supposed to be about just having fun with it. Having fun drawing it, having fun writing about it, just enjoying it with other people who just have these ridiculous and, like, you know, very, very, like, harmful crack ships that, you know, everyone knows will not happen, right? But you'll just enjoy it and have fun with it. So that's what I want to talk about specifically, because crack ships are something that a lot of shippers do. I think a lot of, you know, non-shippers technically also do crack shipping just because, you know, aesthetically it looks appealing or just whatever, right? And I think at the end of the day, you could ship whoever you want. I think you just have to be careful of that line. And as long as you don't cross that line, unless something major happens in the story, not anything that the author says outside of the story or anything like that, but in the story itself, then you're fine. You could crack ship all you want. You could have fun with it. Just don't cross that line, and don't try to force it onto other people. That's one of the things that most non-shippers or like other shippers don't like, is when you try to force a certain ship onto somebody else. Don't do that. You just don't do that, especially with crack ships that you know, that you personally know on a deep level that will not make sense. But yeah, so let me know what you think of this video. You know, it's a relatively short video, but I really want to get this video out about crack shipping, and hopefully whatever crack ship you do have, let me know in the comments. I like reading like different types of like ships that people have that, like, you know, just seem weird, just seem off, but like I could understand if you have fun with it. And at the end of the day, you understand that it's a crack ship. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any like certain ship that you know that won't happen, like a crack ship. Let me know in the comments below. It'll be fun checking out some of these ships. And thank you so much for watching this video on crack shipping. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.